My poem today is Robert Burns' poem, Man Was Made to Mourn. When chill November's surly blast made field and forest bare, one evening as I wandered forth along the banks of Ayr, I spied a man whose aged step seemed weary, worn wi' care. His face was furrowed o'er with years, and hoary was his hair. Young stranger, whither wanderest thou? Began the reverend sage. Does thirst of wealth thy step constrain, or youthful pleasures rage? Or haply pressed with cares and woe, too soon thou hast begun to wander forth with me to mourn the miseries of man? The sun that overhangs yon moors, outspreading far and wide, where hundreds labour to support a haughty lordling's pride. I've seen yon weary winter sun twice 40 times return, and every time has added proofs that man was made to mourn. O man, while in thy early years, so prodigal of time, misspending all thy precious hours, thy glorious youthful prime, alternate follies take the sway, licentious passions burn, which tenfold force gives nature's law, that man was made to mourn. Look not alone in youthful prime, or manhood's active might. Man then is useful to his kind, supported is his right. But see him on the edge of life, with care and sorrow worn, then age and want, O ill-matched pair, show man was made to mourn. A few seem favourites of fate, on pleasure's lap caressed, yet think not all the rich and great are likewise truly blessed. But oh, the crowds in every land, so wretched and forlorn, through weary life this lesson learn, that man was made to mourn. Many and sharp the numerous ills inwoven with our frame, more pointed still we see ourselves, regret, remorse, and shame. And man whose heaven-erected face the smiles of love adorn, man's inhumanity to man makes countless thousands mourn. See yon poor or laboured wight, so abject, mean, and vile, who begs a brother of the earth to give him leave to toil, and see his lordly fellow worm his poor petition spurn, unmindful though a weeping wife and helpless offspring mourn. If I'm designed yon lordling slave, by nature's law designed, why was an independent wish ere planted in my mind? If not, why am I subject to his cruelty and scorn? And why has man the will and power to make his fellow mourn? Yet let not this too much, my son, disturb thy youthful breast. This partial view of humankind is surely not the last. The poor oppressed honest man had surely ne'er been born, had there not been some recompense to comfort those that mourn. O death, the poor man's dearest friend, the kindest and the best, welcome the hour my aged limbs are laid with thee at rest. The great, the wealthy fear thy blow, from pomp and pleasure torn, but oh, a blessed relief to those that weary laden mourn. Thank you. Look after yourselves and look after one another.